What's going on, guys? Steve Austin here, and coming at you with a pretty long video, longer than normal, longer than what it has been lately. This is compiled between three lifting sessions, and would have been four, but I didn't feel like recording the bench press from last week. But anyway, this is the first week down of the program, and feeling pretty good about it. Uh, this week, well, last week, I ended up getting all five workouts in. Started out with deadlifts, then bench press, then squats, which is what you're seeing right now. So this was the 10 sets of two with 80%, which would be, for me, that would be 350 pounds. So I went in this pretty stoked about it, as I know I can hit 350 for. I'm not really sure how many in a single set, but it is a fairly decent weight I can handle nowadays. So I was pretty excited to see what was going to happen. As you can see, I'm completely drenched. Texas is getting pretty hot right now, so I mean, I was sweating almost instantly, even to the warm-ups. So it definitely taxed me in a different way than normally, which because I haven't really added these volume days in correctly like I should have been. So now that everything's pretty much programmed out and the kinks are, well, the old kinks are worked out. I'm sure there'll be some new ones here soon, since this is the first cycle of my version of conjugate. So anyways, that was it for squats. As you can see, the bench press, I just didn't record it, but it was 275, which is, I'm going 85% on bench press days, and that comes out to 275 pounds for me, which I did get everything in, and it wasn't hard, as in worried about not completing a rep. It was more hard of actually getting underneath the bar 10 separate times, unracking the weight, pausing 275 for 2 reps. It was more, I guess, strenuous on the joints, and more than anything. So bench press is definitely coming along. Then the next day was this session, which is the max effort lower body, well, max effort squats. And the angle doesn't really show it that well, but there is some reverse bands there on the rack. And I've said it before in a couple of videos, but these have measured it, and I've came up with about 50 pounds that it takes off the bottom. So that's what I'm basing everything off of. So this is taking off 50 pounds at the very bottom, and then nothing at the top. So I did work up to a surprising set here, which is right here. It's 495 pounds on the bar, and 50 pounds subtracted to that is 445, which I actually had to stop and think about this when I was actually editing the video. This is actually well, I guess it's hard to tell with bands. You never know exactly what the weight is at any point, but if I can, a pretty rough estimate is 445 at the bottom, which technically is more weight, is 10 more pounds than what I just tested my squat at, which was 435. So I don't mean to get too confusing here, but to me, once I realized that, that's already a 10-pound PR on my squat. So again, I'm definitely not counting that at all, but it was definitely awesome to see me hit this, and just handling the 495 pounds on my back was a milestone in itself, as I didn't even really realize that I would be able to get this. I'm starting to realize that my body, my squat is becoming, it always kind of has been my strong point, but it's becoming an even stronger point. and even though I can still deadlift more than my squat, I'm starting to feel like my squat's creeping on my deadlift, which of course there is powerlifters out there that their squat is, look at Eric Lillybridge, for example. I know I'm not even in the same universe as that guy right now, but it is possible for your squat to be more than your deadlift. Again, I'm nowhere near the point to be able to really discuss that, but anyways, my squat's coming along very, very strongly, so no complaints there. Anyway, the next day, well, I took a day off after that max effort squat day, and then this started week 2 of the program. So it starts off with deadlifts, max effort, and this week's variation was block pulls, 4.5 inch deficit. And today was really hard to get through. It was, my body just did not want to pull the weight. But I ended up coming up with a 5-pound PR. And yeah, I'll let this play out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching. Take care.